What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today we're going to be talking about Parasite, a movie that won a ton of awards years ago. That I'm watching the Oscars and I'm sitting there going, damn, what is this Parasite? I haven't even heard of it. And it's winning a ton of awards. It must be a good movie. Finally, I get around to it a few years later. And for some reason, when I saw the title of this movie, I guess I judged the book by its cover. I saw Parasite, and for some reason, I thought this entire movie was going to be like, a Contagion type of movie where there's an outbreak and things happen, which is scary considering we just had COVID, So I didn't know if I necessarily wanted to dive into an outbreak film, but eventually I get around to it, and I finally watch this film, and it's amazing. It's a great freaking film. And just from the cover alone, it gives away so many things. Like, there's a body laying down in the grass. There's the man and the woman on the white chair with the white lines over their face. Then there's the man and the son holding a rock with the black lines across their eyes. It's like, you see the TP in the window in the background. You see the little sun in the reflection of the window with the white line. And you can tell that that's a family. And then this is a family. And really, Parasite is a story about these four Japanese or Asian family. I'm sorry if I'm being not cultural, but these four members of this family struggle. They're very poor and they're trying to flip boxes to make a living, and they're living in this basement, and they're getting fumigated. There's roaches in this place. It's very disgusting, but they're not made of money. They're not from money, and the whole film is how this family becomes a parasite for this rich family and invests and invades this house that was made by this guy, and they're the parasite to this wealthy family. And then what we didn't realize was that the family, they have everyone fired in their own positions so that this family can get positions for this wealthy family, but they're pretending not to be a family, right? So they're like, oh, I don't know him, he's my friend's uncle, right? So they're just recommendations, but really they're just trying to get their mom and dad jobs, and his sister, so one's a tutor, one's an art teacher, one's the driver, one's the housekeeper, but they have to get the tutor, the art teacher, the driver, and the housekeeper fired so that they could get their job. So it's like how they manipulate this family to get in, and then they finally get in, and then the housekeeper comes back, and you realize that the housekeeper was a parasite for the family the whole time, and there's a parasite in the basement. And just how everything unfolds, and how he just slowly shows you everything you need to know. This movie is, to me, a 4 out of 5. Might even be a 5 out of 5. But in my initial review, I gave it a 4 out of 5. And then I went back and I think I gave it a 4.5. It is just a very, very good film. Go check it out for yourselves. And I saw this artwork online that I really, really liked. On the blue side, you see the nice, wealthy family going up the stairs. And then in the red side, you see the parasite family going down the stairs. It's almost like the basement. They're going down the basement. They're heading up to the first floor. You see that one light on. That light is very, if you've seen this movie, that light is Morse code. There's something to do with that light. If you see a light flickering, it's not just a light flickering, it's a detail that this director made sure he had in this film. All the details in this film go crazy, and eventually the main father of the poor family thought the wealthy guy that hired him, that he was driving around, was a very good guy. He wasn't a bad guy, but finally he had enough. He was making comments about his smell, and he had enough, and he lost it. And sometimes shit happens, sometimes you lose it. But I don't know. This film, though, I might have to watch it again. It is in full Japanese, but I kind of like those films. Kind of like a Narcos, where you have to read the subtitles the whole time. But when the subtitles aren't, people aren't talking, it has you just watching and really looking at the scene. And then when they do speak, you almost immediately go to the subtitles and read as they're speaking. So, you just end up comprehending and seeing everything a lot more when you put down the phone and you have to read a movie as well as watch. When some movies, I feel like you just have to watch, you end up you know, you end up just falling out of it because your phone keeps pinging or something. You know, the phone is a dangerous weapon. We gotta get rid of those. But comment below, what did you think of this movie? Go check me out on Letterboxd, check out my full review on there, and follow me on there. The links will be down in my description below. Also, send me a DM on Twitter if you like this movie and you want to talk more about it. I'm always open to talking to the people about things they like and things that they can put me on, because I'm always looking for more movies to watch. So if you have any movie recommendations, put them in the comments below or at me on Twitter. But I'll leave all my links in the description below. This has been another movie review. Stay tuned to the next one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.